In this screencast, I'll take you through the process of sharing on Twitter, showing some of the ways you can impact yourself and others. I'll do so by taking you through an example of how sharing recently impacted me. I'll also show you how to be a good digital citizen throughout the process. Right now, we're looking at a recent Storify that I created to help illustrate how important it is to be critical of the sources we read online. Once I finished creating the Storify, I went to Twitter to share it with others and to solicit feedback. This is the tweet where I asked for feedback about my story and included the link to it. Notice this HT in the corner? That means hat tip, and it serves the purpose of giving a nod to others. In this case, I was giving Howard Rheingold, who has written extensively about crap detection, credit for the source of my Storify. I also credited Sava as the inspiration for what I'd created. The result of my hat tip? Howard read my story, vouched for it, and shared it with his followers. You'll see that it was retweeted by 2 of his followers using the retweet button. It was also favorited by a number of his followers, which means that they may be saving it, possibly to use as an example for others in the future. As a good digital citizen, I thanked Howard for sharing my tweet. Consider it like a neighbor who shovels your driveway for you in the winter unasked. You would say thank you. For something like this, you would do the same thing too. I also said thank you to some others who shared my tweet out, as you can see here. I do want to point out Charlotte Ann, though. She began following me after reading and sharing my Storify, which usually means that she connected with the work that I created. This is one way that relationships can start to be formed on Twitter, and this is how you can develop followers. Now you might be wondering what Sava thought of the Storify. Well, as you can see here, she loved it. Again, I said thank you to her for both the inspiration and for taking the time to read my Storify. So what's the takeaway here? I think Brenda said it well. Cultivating a network online takes time and thoughtfulness. As Brenda says, you're building a group of allies, so being kind and considerate of others goes a long way. It's like a neighborhood where we help each other out.